Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Kṛṣṇa Caitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on March 29th, 2023 in Śrī Māyāpur, India.
Om Tat Sat. So today we are continuing with the compilation of the Śrī Kṛṣṇa Caitanya book, and today's chapter is entitled, In the Third Attempt, the Dacoits are blinded, fall into a ditch, and Indradev sends rainstorm, under the section The Pastimes of Nityananda. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Andyakhanda 5.592.
নিত্যানন্দ চরণ ভজনকারীরই যখন অনায়াসে সর্ববিঘ্নের খণ্ডন হয়, তখন নিত্যানন্দ প্রভুর বিঘ্নকারীর অস্তিত্ব কোথায়? নিত্যানন্দ চরণ ভজয়ে যে জন, সর্ববিঘ্ন খণ্ডে তাহা সবার স্মরণে।
One of the remnants of all those who worship the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda.
By the remembrance of all those who worship the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda,
All obstacles are vanquished.
all obstacles are vanquished.
So, not even only the remembrance of the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda,
So only the remembrance of the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda,
but remembering those who are constantly worshiping the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda.
but remembering those who are constantly worshipping the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda,
Also destroy vanquish all the obstacles.
also vanquish all the obstacles. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Andyakhanda 5.593.
হেন নিত্যানন্দ প্রভু বিহরে আপনে, তাহানে করিতে বিঘ্ন পারে কোন জনে।
As such, when Lord Nityananda Prabhu
As such, when Lord Nityananda Prabhu
wanders about, himself
wanders about,
is there any person who can obstruct him in any way?
is there any person who can obstruct him in any way? Purport. Envious people always try to create obstacles in the endeavors of saintly persons. Under the influence of their sinful mentality, they create obstacles for all sorts of beneficial activities in this world. But no envious person will ever be able to create obstacles in any of the activities of Sri Nityananda performs in his desire to serve Lord Krishna.
Rathayatras, Prasad distribution, Harinam,
Rath-yatras, prasad distribution, Harinam,
etc.
etc.
in the Western world require so many licenses and permissions.
In the Western world require so many licenses and permissions.
But by the mercy of the Dacoits, these obstacles are overcome.
But by the mercy of Nitai Gaur, these obstacles are overcome. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.594.
নিত্যানন্দ দাসের স্মরণে অবিদ্যা খণ্ডন। অবিদ্যা খণ্ডয়ে যার দাসের স্মরণে, সে প্রভুরে বিঘ্ন করিবে কোন জনে।
Ignorance is destroyed by remembering Lord Nityananda's servants.
Ignorance is destroyed by remembering Lord Nityananda's servants.
Now, considering that, is there any person who can obstruct Lord Nityananda in any way?
Considering that, is there any person who can obstruct Lord Nityananda in any way? Purport. No one is able to place impediments before Śrī Nityananda, who is the master of the Supreme Lord's servants. For if a person remembers topics of even Śrī Nityananda's servants, the action of ignorance in the form of aversion to the Supreme Lord cannot be maintained, and all his sinful thoughts are destroyed.
Haribo!
Haribo!
Lord Nityananda is so auspicious that even his servants
So Lord Nityananda is so auspicious that even his servants,
remembrance can destroy obstacles.
remembrance can destroy obstacles.
Because Srila Prabhupada, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada,
Because Srila Prabhupada, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada,
the previous spiritual masters,
and the previous spiritual masters
were constantly representing and remembering Lord Nityananda.
were constantly representing and remembering Lord Nityananda.
As a result, all obstacles were removed.
As a result, all obstacles were removed. Hari Bol. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.595.
সর্বগণ সহ বিঘ্ননাথ নিত্যানন্দ দাস বিশ্ব বিনাশক রুদ্র নিত্যানন্দের অংশ। সর্বগণ সহ বিঘ্ননাথ যার দাস, যার অংশ রুদ্র করে জগত বিনাশ।
Lord Ganesha,
Lord Ganesh,
a servant of all obstacles,
the
the
destroyer,
destroyer of all obstacles,
the destroyer of all
is the
obstacles,
servant of Lord Nityananda.
is the servant of Lord Nityananda.
Lord Nityananda's servant is Rudradeva.
Lord Nityananda's servant is Rudradeva,
Who is his inner portion, and he annihilates the universe.
who is his plenary portion and who annihilates the universe. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.596.
নিত্যানন্দ অংশাংশ শেষের আলোড়নে ভূমিকম্প। যার অংশ নদীতে ভুবনকম্প হয়, হেন প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ কারে তান ভয়।
When Lord Nityananda's plenary portion, Anantadeva,
When Lord Nityananda's plenary portion, Anantadeva,
slightly trembles, slightly moves,
slightly moves,
the universe trembles.
the universe trembles.
How then will the Lord Nityananda Prabhu
How can then Lord Nityananda Prabhu
be afraid of anyone.
Be afraid of anyone. Purport. When the Guna Avatar Rudra, who is a portion of the plenary portion of Nityananda Prabhu, is able to annihilate the universe, when Ganapati and his associates are always engaged in his service, and when his plenary portion, Sri Ananta, who supports the universe, becomes a little restless, the 14 worlds tremble, then how can that Nityananda Prabhu be afraid of anyone? In the Śrīmad Bhagavatam 10.85.31, it is stated, O soul of all that be, the creation, maintenance, and destruction of the universe are all carried out by a fraction of an expansion of your expansion. Today I have come to take shelter of you, the Supreme Lord. In the Śrīmad Bhagavatam 3.25.42 it is stated, it is because of my supremacy that the wind blows out of fear of me, the sun shines out of fear of me, and the Lord of the clouds, Indra, sends forth showers out of fear of me. Fire burns out of fear of me, and death goes about taking its toll out of fear of me. In the Śrīmad Bhagavatam 3.29.38 to 45, it is stated, Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the enjoyer of all sacrifices, is the time factor and the master of all masters. He enters everyone's heart, he is the support of everyone, and he causes every being to be annihilated by another. No one is dear to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, nor is anyone his enemy or friend. But he gives inspiration to those who have not forgotten him and destroys those who have. Out of fear of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the wind blows. Out of fear of him, the sun shines. Out of fear of him, the rain pours forth showers. And out of fear of him, the host of heavenly bodies shed their luster. Out of fear of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the trees, creepers, herbs, and seasonal plants and flowers blossom and fructify, each in its own season. Out of fear of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the rivers flow, and the oceans never overflows. Out of fear of him, only does fire burn, and does the earth with its mountains not sink in the water of the universe. Subject to the control of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the sky allows outer space to accommodate all the various planets, which holds innumerable living entities. The total universal body expands with its 7 coverings under his supreme control. Out of fear of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the directing demigods in charge of the modes of material nature carry out the functions of creation, maintenance, and destruction. Everything animate and inanimate within this material world is under their control. The eternal time factor has no beginning and no end. It is the representative of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the maker of the criminal world. It brings about the end of the phenomenal world. It carries on the work of creation by bringing one individual into existence from another, and likewise it dissolves the universe by destroying even the Lord of Death, Yamaraj. In the Brahma Samhita 5.50, it is stated, I worship the primeval Lord Govinda. Ganesh always holds his lotus feet upon the pair of tumuli protruding from his elephant head in order to obtain power for his function of destroying all obstacles on the path of progress in the 3 worlds. Caitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.597.
সর্বনবদ্বীপে করে স্বচ্ছন্দে কীর্তন, স্বচ্ছন্দে করেন ক্রীড়া ভোজন শয়ন।
Nityananda really performs kirtan throughout Navadvip.
Lord Nityananda freely performs kirtan throughout Navadvip,
And he really enjoys pastimes of eating and sleeping.
and he freely enjoys pastimes of eating and sleeping. Caitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.598.
সর্বঙ্গে সকল মূল্য অলঙ্কার, যেন দেখি বলদেব রোহিণী কুমার।
All his limbs are all priceless ornaments.
All of his limbs have all priceless ornaments.
He looked just like Baladev, the son of Rohini,
He looked just like Baladev, the son of Rohini
Devi.
Rohini Devi. Caitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.
So, many people didn't know how Lord Nityananda was wearing so many priceless ornaments.
Many people didn't know how Lord Nityananda was wearing so many priceless ornaments.
But just as Lord Baladev was decorated by jewels and gold,
So just as Lord Baladev was decorated by jewels and gold ornaments
and pearl necklaces,
and pearl necklaces,
Lord Nityananda also dressed like Baladev.
Lord Nityananda also dressed like Baladev. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.599.
কর্পূর তাম্বুল প্রভু করেন চর্বণ, ঈষৎ হাসিয়া মোহে জগ জনমন।
The Lord chewed betel nuts mixed with camphor,
The Lord chewed betel nuts mixed with camphor,
and his gentle smile enchanted people of the entire world.
and his gentle smile enchanted people of the entire world. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.600.
অভয় পরমানন্দ বলে সর্বস্থানে, অভয় পরমানন্দ ভক্ত গোষ্ঠী শনে।
Fearless and in transcendental ecstasy,
Fearless and in transcendental ecstasy,
Lord Nityananda strolled everywhere.
Lord Nityananda strolled everywhere.
With devotees and the association of devotees
In the association of devotees,
who are also fearless and transcendently ecstatic.
who are also fearless and transcendentally ecstatic. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.601.
তৃতীয়বার দস্যুগণের নিত্যানন্দ বাসস্থানের সমীপে আগমন, বারবার যুক্তি করি পাপী দস্যুগণে, আইলেন নিত্যানন্দ চন্দ্রের ভবনে।
Again, after making the plan,
Again, after making their plan,
the sinful Dacoits
the sinful Dacoits
came to Lord Nityananda Chandra's house.
came to Lord Nityananda Chandra's house.
This was the third attempt. First, second attempt having been fruitless.
This was the third attempt, the first and second attempt having been fruitless.
And now they are ready to rob Lord Nityananda,
Now they're ready to rob Lord Nityananda.
and they came with that spirit.
And they came with that spirit.
But they don't know that Lord Nityananda is fearless.
But they don't know that Lord Nityananda is fearless. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakandas 5.602.
দৈবে সেই দিনে মহামেঘে অন্ধকার, মহাঘোর নিশা নাহি লোকের সঞ্চার।
By will of providence,
By will of providence,
that day, due to dense cloud cover,
that day due to dense cloud cover,
it was dark.
it was dark.
Because it was dense, dark night,
Because it was a dense dark night,
there were no people commuting.
there were no people commuting.
This is a good night for Dacoits to strike.
This was a good night for the Dacoits to strike.
They want cover of darkness.
They want cover of darkness. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.603.
মহাভয়ঙ্কর নিশা চোর দস্যুগান, দাস পাজ অস্ত্র এক জনের কাচন।
Due to the great fearful night,
Due to the great fearful night,
each and every one of the thieves and Dacoits
each and every one of the thieves and Dacoits
carried 5 or 10 weapons.
carried 5 or 10 weapons. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.604.
সকলের অন্ধতা প্রাপ্তি ও গর্তে পতন। প্রবিষ্ট হইল মাত্র বাড়ির ভিতরে, সবে হইল অন্ধ কেহ চাহিতে না পারে।
As soon as the Dacoits, the thieves, entered the courtyard
As soon as the Dacoits and thieves entered the courtyard
of Lord Nityananda's house,
of Lord Nityananda's house,
they were completely blinded,
they were completely blinded,
unable to see anything.
unable to see anything. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.605.
কিছু নাহি দেখে অন্ধ হইল দস্যুগণ, সবেই হইল হত প্রাণ বুদ্ধিমন।
The Dacoits could not see anything,
The Dacoits could not see anything,
and they became blind.
and they became blind.
Everyone life, air, intelligence, and mind
Everyone's life, air, intelligence, and mind
was disturbed.
Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.606.
কেহ গিয়া পরে গড় খাইর ভিতরে জোকে পোকে ঢাসে তারে কামড়াই মারে
Some of the thieves fell into a trench.
Some of the thieves,
The leeches, insects, and young flies are biting them profusely.
leeches, insects, and gadflies were biting them profusely. The phrase Gar Khaira refers to a trench surrounding the place or residence of a king or landlord.
So the Dacoits couldn't see the trench around the house.
So the Dacoits couldn't see the trench around the house.
Blinded by the darkness,
Being blinded by the darkness,
they fell in the ditch.
they fell in the ditch.
The trench. In the trench!
In that trench,
They're beaten
and they were bitten,
by insects,
bitten by insects,
by leeches,
by leeches,
sucking their blood.
sucking their blood.
They're something like anything.
They were suffering like anything. Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.607.
উচ্ছিষ্ট গর্তেতে কেহ কেহ গিয়া পরে তথায় মরে বিছা পোকের কামড়ে
Some of the Dacoits fell into a pit
Some of the Dacoits fell into a pit
where food remnants were thrown.
where food remnants were thrown.
There, being bitten by insects and scorpions.
And they're being bitten by insects and scorpions.
Some of them died.
Some of them died.
Wow.
Wow. Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.608.
কেহ কেহ পরে গিয়া কাটার ওপরে সর্বঙ্গে ফোটে কাটা নড়িতে না পারে
Some of the Dacoits
Some of the Dacoits
fell on thorns
fell on thorns
that pierced all their limbs.
that pierced all of their limbs.
They could not move.
And they could not move.
নড়িতে না পারে
Narite napare. They could not move their limbs. Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.609.
খালের ভিতরে গিয়া পরে কুঞ্জন হস্ত পদ ভাঙ্গি কেহ করয়ে ক্রন্দন
Some of the Dacoits
Some of the Dacoits
fell into a canal.
fell into a canal.
Their hands and legs were broken.
Their hands and legs were broken.
They cried out.
They cried out.
In those days, they didn't have flashlights.
In those days, they didn't have flashlights,
Torches.
torches,
They didn't see where they were going.
so they couldn't see where they were going. They didn't see where they were going.
Some fell in a ditch, some fell in a garbage hole,
Some fell in a ditch, some fell in a garbage hole,
some fell in a canal.
some fell in a canal.
Their legs, arms were broken.
Their legs and arms were broken.
They're crying.
They were crying.
Wow.
Wow. Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.610.
সেইখানে কারো কারো গায়ে আইল জ্বর, সর্বদস্যুগণ চিন্তা পাইল অন্তর।
In that place, in some of their bodies, fever arrived, and all the Dacoits became worried within. Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.611.
ইন্দ্রের মহা ঝড় বৃষ্টি প্রকাশপূর্বক নিত্যানন্দ সেবা। হেন এই সময় ইন্দ্র পরম কৌতুকী, করিতে লাগিলা মহা ঝড় বৃষ্টি তথি।
At the same time, the playful Lord Indra
At the same time, the playful Lord Indra
started a great rainstorm
started a great rainstorm
at that place.
at that place. Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.612.
একে মরে দস্যু পোক ঝোঁকের কামড়ে, বিশেষ মরে আরো মহাবৃষ্টি ঝরে।
On the one hand, the Dacoits suffered the bites of leeches and insects.
On the one hand, the Dacoits suffered the bites of leeches and insects.
And on the other hand, they suffered further from a great rainstorm.
And on the other hand, they suffered further from the great rainstorm. Mahavrishti Jore.
Don't mess with Lord Nityananda.
Don't mess with Lord Nityananda.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, wow. Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.613.
Silver, wow.
শিলাবৃষ্টি বল। শিলাবৃষ্টি পরে সব অঙ্গের উপরে, প্রাণ নাহি যায় ভাসে দুঃখের সাগরে।
Hailstorms
Hailstorms
fell on all their limbs,
fell on all their limbs,
but the light air did not pass away.
but their life air did not pass away.
And so they floated in an ocean of misery.
And so they floated in an ocean of misery. Wow.
Wanting to steal the Lord Nityananda, this is what they got.
Wanting to steal from Lord Nityananda, this is what they got.
If you approach Lord Nityananda, you get the mercy of love of Kṛṣṇa,
If you approach Lord Nityananda to get the mercy of love of
he
Krishna,
gives it freely.
he'll give it free. He gives it freely.
But if you want to steal from him,
But if you want to steal from him,
what have they got?
this is what they got.
Yeah, thank you.
Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.614.
হেন সে পরে এক মহাঝঞ্ঝনা ত্রাসে মূর্ছা যায় সবে পাশরি আপনা
When one big lightning bolt struck
One big lightning bolt struck
there,
there,
and being frightened,
and being
the
frightened,
Dacoits fell unconscious,
the Dacoits fell unconscious,
forgetting themselves.
forgetting themselves.
Hailstorm, lightning,
Hailstorms, lightning,
rain,
rain. Phew.
leeches,
Leeches,
insects,
insects,
you name
you name
it.
it.
They're suffering like everything.
They were suffering like anything.
Like we hear that Bengali story, Kacha Kata Holy Tail.
Like we hear in the Bengali story, Acha,
গাছে কাটা
Ache Katha,
They
Gopir Tail.
wanted to steal a fruit. They wanted to not use it freely.
They wanted to steal the fruit, but if they beg Lord Nityananda, he gives it freely. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.615.
Radhe!
Radhe, Radharani's, Srimati Radharani's garland.
মহাবৃষ্টি দস্যুগণ ভিজে নিরন্তর মহাশীতে সবার কম্পিত কলেবর
Because of the heavy rain,
Because of the heavy rain,
the Dacoits are continuously drenched
the Dacoits were continuously drenched
with the rainwater
with the rainwater
due to a great cold.
due to a great cold.
All their bodies shivered.
All their bodies shivered. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.616.
অন্ধ হইয়াছে কিছু না পায় দেখিতে মরে দস্যুগণ মহা ঝড় বৃষ্টি শীতে
The Dacoits became blind
The Dacoits became blind.
and could not see anything.
They could not see anything.
They were dying due to a great storm,
They were dying due to the great storm,
rain,
rain,
and cold.
and cold. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.617.
নিত্যানন্দ দ্রোহে আসি আছে জানিয়া ক্রোধে ইন্দ্র বিশেষে মারেন দুঃখ দিয়া
To betray Lord Nityananda, they have come
to betray Lord Nityananda, they have come.
Knowing this, angrily Lord Indra
Knowing this, angrily Lord Indra
killed the Dacoits by giving them suffering.
killed the Dacoits by giving them suffering. Thus ends the chapter entitled, In the Third Attempt, the Dacoits are blinded, fall into a ditch, and Indradev sends rainstorm. Under the section, The Pastimes of Nityananda.
Lord Nityananda.
Lord Nityananda.
Thank you for watching our videos. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.